Hey guys, Big Rich here at the Ohio Fish Rescue. Now it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I just finished with Tracy. Josh is sleeping. He just got home from Chicago at about 6 o'clock. I wanted to let you guys in on what happens around here every once in a while. Now I come out to the fish room, found a problem, and I want to show it to you guys. So let me take you in there. Alright. Morning guys. Alright, we come over here, we open this door, and we see water. Splashable water. It's everywhere. There's water all over the floor. It's all wet over there, all wet over here, all the way down through there. And where I found it coming from, see the cichlid tank? The Bellagio tank. Is it leaking? Oh no. No. This simple little contraption Josh had put together, this end slipped off. And this hose was laying on the floor, just pouring out. So I put the hose back together. It's filling up now. And, oh, these poor guys thinking they're getting fed. It's filling back up now. And I will proceed to... Hey, what's up, Hoover? I'll proceed to start cleaning up all this wetness. This is a pain in the butt. Oh, look, electrical cords on the ground in the wetness. This is all wet. Pool's kind of full too. Okay, so we've got to get this cleaned up. We have people coming over for tours today, and our water's looking yucky. We just changed them sock pads, and look how it's kind of like hazy. I don't like it. I like our tanks are always sparkling clear. So we're gonna have to do something about that too. Oh yeah, the socks are full and the water's overflowing. You can see right here at the top of this, it's splashing right there. It's right at the edge. It's overflowing right in that center spout right there, if you can see. And so now none of that water is getting filtered. And then it hasn't, oh, it has overflowed. This is all wet right here. So yeah, I've got to change some filters now. For all you people that think Big Rich does nothing around here, there's your problem. I'm always working. I never have time to video and pick up the thing and video myself working. So I work all day while taking care of Tracy, while taking care of the house, still got laundry to do, stuff like that. And then I work out here on everything I can to help so that Josh don't have to do it, including feeding and other things. So I never get videoed working. And, but I'm always working. It never stops. And let me ask you this. How many of you can go on a half hour of sleep 4 or 5 times a night, a couple times during the day? Because that's how I have to sleep taking care of Tracy. Here's our new African arrow. He's so nice. Alright, so I'm going to put the camera on a tripod and get started cleaning this up. Now I came in to get some rags because I'm going to need it out there, and the dishes weren't done, so I did the dishes. So the dishes are done now. Nice clean empty sink. Now the next problem is it's time to feed my wife. So here is her feeding bag. I have to take and mix up her food, mix up her medicine, add her Pro Source in here, and 250 milliliters of water. Mixed up all into this. I have to crush the pills and get this ready for her to feed. So let me do that real quick. Okay, so now we got the pitcher. I have to fill it up to this line here with the water. And it has to be room temperature water. Okay. This is the Pro Source. This is her food. basically. Okay. And that is breakfast. Let me close the end of this thing up. Then I can hold this gravity bag. Mix up all the pills that were in the water. Here we go. Now this I can hang. And now, hi honey, I'm gonna get you your food. Oh, first I gotta let some of this run the water out until it all comes up to here. There we go. Now it's all fresh. This up, open this up. Okay, so now she's getting food, and that'll take about 15 minutes. Then I gotta wash the food bag, and then I gotta go wash this pitcher right now, and we will be done with feeding her, and then I have to change her. All right, let me wash this real quick. Water here, soap. Take this rag. Now that's done. Should be able to go back and finish repeating now. Okay, so I'm here. I'm going to start vacuuming all this wetness up, and I'll end up muting it for you guys so you don't have to hear the shot back. But I'll fast forward it too. The breaker's tripped and I can't find where it's plugged in at, so I'm going to have to investigate for a while. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Found the breaker, getting ready to start going now. It's not completely dry, but it's dry to the touch now. No more splashing water. Problem is, every time you vacuum, some comes back. You can see wetness still underneath there. And now with the power back on, this is filling up again. So it was down to about here, and now it's about halfway filled back up. So this will be back up in no time. The problem was I had these lights on, the 1,000 gallon and the 4,400 gallon. On here there's 3 400 watt lights strips. So that's 1,200 watts right there and about 400 watts here. So that's 1,600 watts on the same plug that this extension cord is that we use for the vacuum cleaner. I forgot to turn off these lights. That's why the breaker tripped. This we've learned to, when we use this, to shut off these lights. So now look at this, from having the door open, leaves all the way through here. Look at all these leaves. Now I've got to sweep all these things up because this door was left open when I was emptying the shop vac. So now it created more work. So I'll get these cleaned up. I don't know what's next, but let me get a broom. Okay, so we got that all cleaned up. Let's see what's next. Floor's drying up. Oh, I love this room. And there's Brutus. It's just so happy in here. This room never hardly gives me any trouble. And then we got the new angel tank. Look at that with the new light. Look at these guys, they're so gorgeous. Here, let me give you guys some footage while I'm standing here. All right. While we're doing this, let's go over here. Look at all the shack koi babies. Okay, let's feed these guys real quick. Watch these little buggers. They're so cute to feed. Them are all the shack koi babies. Some are as big as 6 inches. Some are still only 1.5 inches. Wow, look at them go. There's a bunch of them in there. Look at that big guy. Okay. Now, let me go back in. I got to finish taking care of Tracy in the kitchen. Get the tripod in. Ouch. Rug's all messy. There we go. I got the laundry done. Did that early this morning. Oh. Okay, now we got a couple here that are showing up to what was your name? Laura and Terry. How you guys doing? They brought some plecos and some rainbow sharks out, and I'm going to show them Brutus real quick. Here, Brutus, you want some food? Here you go, buddy.
Oh my God.
You okay?
I was not expecting that. Whoa.
And you know what? I saw it on your video.
You knew it was coming. It still jumped.
It still got me. Oh my God.
Absolutely beautiful.
What is this filtered by?
There's in the bottom of that pool right there, it's 25 foot by 20 foot filtration. It's like a reverse under gravel filter.
Yeah.
It used to be 12 foot deep. Now it's only about 6.5 foot deep. That's all filtration, the whole deep end.
Old tile inground. That's what I do for a living. I build inground.
Oh, really?
Yes, and the fact that you made this your fish thing
That
is
awesome.
like,
Sanctuary. Now
Yes.
see the return for the waterfall over there?
yes.
I made the waterfall go into a river full of plants all the way over here, and then it dumps in on this side. So that the plants can eat out some of the nitrates and help me with the water bill.
Wow.
This is nice.
Wow. There's so many questions to ask. Shoot.
Along with doing work, I got to give tours too.
What does your feeding bill a day?
I don't know about day. It's about $600, $650 a month.
That's actually less than I expected. There was something I saw in here that I had to ask for. Beautiful. It was a monster.
Like
I
going-
pretty much don't, because I got to take care of Tracy. I got to be here 24/7.
Yeah.
Even if I get somebody to watch her, they're not capable of suctioning out of the trach or cleaning her or feeding her or administering her medicines. I got to crush them up, put them in water, that kind of stuff. So every 2 hours, I got to tend to her and let her sleep in between, you know.
Yes.
So day and night, I sleep a half hour here, a half hour there, and this is my 3rd month at it. And I'm getting pretty used to it now. So you know, the hardest thing is I'm a schedule type person, so I've got a schedule down, but I can never tell when she fills up, you know, diaper or goes number 2. I have to constantly check for that all the time. So it's
And then to deal with this too.
yeah. Come on around this way.
Feed them and all that. Oh my God.
Yeah, feeding's pretty ridiculous around here. Now over here we have the 500-gallon tank. We're just getting ready to fill it up, and here's the sand waterfall. We're putting that in here and filling it up and getting it back up and running.
That was amazing. You should have seen this, Laura. It was fine green sand. It would just run out of here and recirculate back and forth. Oh, it's beautiful. I'll have to show you on the YouTube.
I did the whole how to make it and everything on there, and then I loved it. And it was in with the ebon knife at the time.
I've never seen anything like that. It's just so tranquil.
Now this here is our frontosa tank. These are Zaire frontosa. And then this here is the bass tank. And these guys are just something else.
The pecans.
You cannot put your hands in that tank.
Oh God.
I put my hand over there. They'll come running and touch the water.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
yes.
Okay, so no more hands. I'm going to throw food in now.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh.
You all right?
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Oh my gosh.
Ow.
I guess you don't realize, like, I don't know how quick and fast.
Oh, yeah,
they go.
they're lightning fast. All right, you want to see some more?
Yes.
Okay.
This place is so beautiful. I was like, this is like a little retreat itself.
This is the pond in the backyard. We just built this roof. That's everything's muddy and there's no grass left. But this is the pond we just built.
Oh God.
You can see all the koi in it now. There's over 200 koi in there. We just built this filtration, this little river.
That's awesome.
And this is the filtration that was on the koi in the 2,000-gallon tank. So we put it on here so we can put the koi directly straight in. So this filter over here will take over real soon.
Yeah.
And then we trucked in 300 yards of dirt and made all this, and leveled the backyard over there. And we brought this whole patio section up and made a level, because this was a big berm, like 4-foot berm all the way around that.
And how will this fare the winter?
Oh, the 2-foot one up front does fine. This is 4 foot deep. Yeah, it won't freeze all the way. Well, the top can freeze over, and then you have built up gases. But when you got a waterfall, if you leave your pumps running, it'll never freeze up at the bottom of the waterfall there. It'll always be an open hole there. And then the front pond has, where the waterfall is, all the way over to the skimmer, it looks like a little 2-foot bin where it never freezes up. So it stays open. And that's a pond over there. That's 80 foot by 30 foot by 8 foot deep. And we've got bass, bluegill, crappie, turtles, frogs, all that kind of stuff there.
Kidding. How big's your biggest bass in there?
Well, we put them in at about 1.5 feet, maybe not 18 inches, maybe 17, somewhere around there, almost 1.5 feet. And he's been in there for like 2 years, 3 years, so I don't know how big he is.
Probably hitting 4 or 5 pounds.
I wish. That's a catch and release pond.
So you do fish, because I didn't want to say anything, because I watched a couple fishermen with the peacock bass using poppers.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you did that, it just reminded me of running a top lure.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they nail that stuff. On the,
Wow. This
Come on.
is a lot of work, but it is so...
There's all the koi.
It's so much better, like, seeing it in person, too.
Yeah, well, this summer when we plant all the grass seed and, you know, get this all back to a nice backyard, you know, it'll be a lot nicer. You see in that white tree, there's an 80-foot tree swing.
Yes.
And then see this cable right here? That's a 300-foot-long zip line. Goes all the way back to that barn back there.
Do you have field trips here? I swear they should bring, like, a small group of kids to
We've
learn
had
about
the
this.
Boy Scouts here before. We've had
Yes.
teachers' classrooms. We brought the whole classrooms here, but not lately with this whole COVID stuff.
Yeah,
COVID,
yeah.
That's it.
But this is like a field trip in itself.
We sure do appreciate your time.
Oh my
Oh, no
God,
problem.
do I ever, and I apologize I didn't.
It's okay.
Did you accept donations?
Oh, of course.
Well, here, can I give you this real quick?
Wait, let me see if I got another 22.
I know if it's not
You ain't
much.
got it.
I know we don't have to, but it's like
You gotta
I
feed the
couldn't-
fish. And,
I couldn't see. I couldn't see.
There's- There's Joshy. He's
that-
awake. He's up. Oh,
see
I
all
guess
these
the
guys
gutter
on
guy
the
came to the
page.
door. He's talking about putting the gutters on. Okay, let's leave him go and come back in here.
You used to have a picnic table in here. I thought.
Yep. That's up front now around the front pond.
Did you used to sit in there with your fish?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Look, there's Godzilla. He's a giant Mexican musk turtle.
that's what I was gonna ask. I feel like you bleached my voice. Probably not.
She's a siren.
Oh,
Yeah,
bless
she thinks she is. Now this is Brewster.
Brutus, yeah.
He is so either hungry or friendly.
Let me go check on the fish acclimating. And you see it's drying up a little more in here. Yeah, this is where I go all winter time when it's cold in the house.
Yes.
Oh, we were about to overflow.
Oh wow, good catch. So where do these guys go now?
What guys?
The flat nose and this red tail.
Oh, they're all going into this tank here for quarantine purposes. We don't put
Right.
nothing into our main system until they go through a
Yep.
barrage of medicine. And then we know that they don't have nothing because they could have something and be, you know, benign or sitting dormant on them and then it breaks loose on my system, you know?
Yes, there's
so,
too much to
let
lose
me,
here.
if you want to grab that net there
Yep.
and we can try and catch them. Okay. There you go.
Oh, there you go. There you
Red
go,
tail
babies.
sharks.
Hey, there's another little guy in here.
Yeah, it's a little convict.
Oh, I was thinking that.
There should be 5 of them. Oh.
Oh, there's the blacko.
Where you at, bud?
You're pretty skilled with the net.
This morning was no fun.
Oh, honey. I know.
All trying to catch him out of the tank without destroying everything.
Yes. I dug up one of his plants on
Oh,
accident.
no.
He was like, what are you doing?
And knocked over my rocks. And I have a darter that I caught out of a stream. And it's my favorite little fish. He's under that rock. There.
So 5 rainbow sharks and 2 buckos.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, got both in there.
Yes.
They're not too bad looking.
No. Really nice.
They were.
Those guys are nice and chunky and healthy.
Yep.
We have another one, a rainbow, that they
Okay.
would not let near the food. So
Really?
he's always down in the bush. We call him Mr. Lippet.
Okay.
He looks just like Don Knotts.
Yeah.
But he's this skinny because they wouldn't let him feed. Well, we're going to get out of your hair, Rich. And we sure do appreciate
yes,
it.
we
Wow.
do.
It's a pleasure meeting you,
It's very
too.
nice meeting you guys.
Yeah.
So nice meeting
feel like we
you.
met a movie star today.
Oh, stop.
I've been watching your
See, this is where the all the koi were. Let me pull this back.
Gosh,
we
there's
had
more?
we had to empty this out for the winter because we can't feed it out here. But that was where all the koi were, and then they were in that green tub. That's a 1,000-gallon tub, and then the 2,000-gallon tank.
Oh my gosh. Now,
So-
are you going to put him back in the summer or no?
Yeah, come summertime. Well, this is supposed to be our paku tank, but we've been using it for in the summertime. We've been doing these big pond rescues where people are like tired of it, want to fill it in. We go save all the fish, and then we come home. We need a place to put them. So that was this 2,000-gallon tank.
bring home bluegills, bass.
This is.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Do you ever have a fish? I know that
No.
sounds horrible.
I don't really eat fish. I
Neither do
definitely
I.
I don't eat no crustaceans or nothing like that. To me,
Should I
that,
shut that?
no, you're good. To me, that's like the cockroaches of the sea. You know,
Yeah,
the
right.
crabs and
No,
the
you're
lobsters.
right.
I mean, I believe people it tastes tremendous, but I've never tried it. Never, don't want to. Every once in a while I do eat a McDonald's fish fillet. I love them sandwiches. But that's not like real fish, right?
Right, sure. Yeah. Well, Rich, thanks again.
Hold on, wait. These kois go in that one in the summer.
Well, no.
Are these kois?
These are going into the back pond. These were all the smaller ones that were up front here.
Okay.
And because when we did the rescue, we didn't have enough places to put them.
Yeah.
So I usually don't keep koi up front because we had somebody come in and stole all the first koi we put in here. So this was a goldfish pond. Basically, take some if you want them, leave some off if you want. You know, it's just goldfish. Nobody's going to steal them. Anybody can have them that wants them. But I had to use it for temporary storage for koi.
Yeah.
So now that it's warm, probably today or tomorrow, we'll catch them and put them into the back pond for the winter.
It's got to be an ordeal catching those.
Oh, yeah. Because you destroy the plants and...
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Somebody stole your goldfish.
Koi.
Or your koi that you had in
Yeah.
here.
We put 39 in and 32 got stolen.
You never have a blue herring sitting out here?
Mm-mm.
Wow, because a lot of our customers have problems. They'll spend $1,000 on all their kois, and the next day they'll see a blue heron sitting in their pond
Yeah.
with a big belly.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Well, thank you very
Your
much
whole
again.
house is beautiful. I'm like, you wouldn't
Thank
think
you.
that it goes where it goes.
Yeah, it don't look like a big house from the front.
Oh. And the fact
big
that you
house.
guys, the whole pool thing, I was like, I would be living out here in this area. It is so nice.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
Oh my
it.
gosh. No, we appreciate you too.
Little cat.
I know. I'm just still amazed. I'm like, this.
I couldn't get her off the phone with you yesterday.
I know. He was like, leave him alone. I was like, I just want to talk to him.
Teddy, let's go. Thank you again, Rich.
I'm Laura.
Take care.
Thank you so much again. We
You're welcome.
appreciate
You're
you
welcome.
very much. That's all right. I can move up and maneuver.
Have a good day, Rich.
Take care, guys. All right, next, we unloaded this tank here. You'll see it on Josh's video, so I'm not going to talk about it a lot, but I drove the forklift, and I'm frozen cold out here. It's cold. But we got the tank off of this trailer. Now Josh is taking this trailer and going and getting a different tank now, which will be another video, so I can't talk about that either. So this is the canopy 2 halves and the stand facade 2 halves. It's actually a steel stand, and its life support system underneath. Okay, it's 3 o'clock. That means it's time to feed Tracy again. So I've already fed her at 7 and 11, and now 3 o'clock feeding, and this is her afternoon pills feeding. And I already changed her and taken care of that. So since you guys got a video of it once already, I'm not going to do it again, but it's just letting you know it's part of the day, 3 o'clock.